Welcome to the studio. It's taken me a long time to get my legs back under me for Niyama Wednesdays. I'm not sure why. I could rattle off a whole litany of different things, and I don't know that any one of them is more true or less true than any others. The fact of the matter is I just haven't done it. In particular, what I want to talk about regarding ourselves, and it might be a little less to do with niyamas and a little more to do with just, I don't know, being human. I've talked often about unspoken expectations, and I want to define and speak of those a little bit more. I'm not necessarily talking about having an expectation, thinking about that expectation, and then not talking about it. I'm talking about the multitude of expectations we hold for ourselves without knowing that we hold them for ourselves. And they can be really difficult to deal with. They can be really damaging. They can be uncomfortable. They can make our lives a little difficult, a lot difficult, right? All kinds of stuff. And even regarding, let's go in another direction for a second. Like the essence of yoga is being human. Like practicing yoga, talking about niyamas, doing all that I do, it doesn't exempt me from having emotions. But one habit that I've developed is when I'm in the middle of a situation and I'm angry or I'm unhappy or whatever, something's not working the way I want it to work, well, I challenge that. I say out loud, what are my expectations here? What is it? What's happening that's challenging some unspoken, unknown standard that I'm holding someplace? And sometimes when I go through this exercise, I come out the end and I just say to myself, I'm just mad. Like, it's not always like a magic trick. There's not always like a, whoa, I could have thought, whoa, if only I had thought this glass was half full, I'd be more happy all the time. Like that's, sometimes, what was it? It was Captain Picard. Sometimes we can do everything right and still lose, and that's not a failure. It's called life. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Like sometimes you're just mad. Sometimes you're just unhappy. Let's get rid of the word just in there. Sometimes you're mad. Sometimes you're unhappy, and it's a thing that's happening, and it's fine. I took Cassie to the dog park today, and she's gone to the dog park before, and she's been okay, which is great, because she was very skittish. And I used to take my dog Champa to the dog park all the time, and he loves it, and I love it. I feel joy when I bring my dog to the dog park. See him run around like a nut. It's great. So I went today, and Cassie could not keep herself together. She was like, whoa, freaking out the whole time. I mean, absolutely freaking out, running away in abject terror from the other dogs. I had to wrangle her and get her out of there before somebody got nipped. And I was upset. I was quite upset. Was it, whoa. Was it unspoken expectations? No, they were quite known. Go to dog park. Have fun at dog park. I'm upset because I could not do that. I could not go get that joy that I wanted. That was not an unspoken. I was expecting that. I fully had that in. That came out of expectations land into intentions land, right? Spoken expectations become intentions. What do I do about it? Well, in this case, I need to work on her behavior so that she can feel calm and comfortable around other dogs. And that's something that I can work on with her. But in the immediate time, you just kind of have that. But just boop. Here's difficulties. Have them. So you can run through this stuff. You can try to look at these things through self-reflection and content. I couldn't remember the word content. Contentness, self-reflection, purity of thought, discipline, and surrender. And you might not find an answer, or you might just find out that the answer is it's just a thing that's going to happen, and that's that. The niyamas and yoga philosophy, or yogic philosophy, it's all tools in the toolkit for how to be human. Sure, in some cases there are answers there, but not always. And that's okay. So I think restarting Niyama Wednesday with an open-ended, uncertain vlog is really fitting. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to just getting it to just do it next time. And yeah, I know it's Thursday. Wednesday was yesterday, but better late than never. Namaste.